Hello parents, so I wanted to show you how to check your students' grades in Schoology. This goes for GVA, who keeps all grades for each individual assignment in Schoology, but also for non-GVA school campuses that might keep certain grades for specific Schoology assignments here as well. I want to point out a couple things before we look at the grade report. One, that we are logged in as the parent, but if you were viewing this just over the shoulder of your student, you could also find this. I know that I'm logged in as the parent because you'll notice the pale blue banner across the top that says I'm viewing as Aiden Wood, who is my son. And even though it says Aiden Wood in the top right in red now that I've highlighted, it doesn't mean Aiden is logged in. It just means I'm viewing his account. I can tell that because when I click the down arrow, I see my wife's name, who's actually the parent on this account, and then my son's name. So if you see two names on the account, it's a parent and students. Otherwise, you would only see the student's name. I pointed this out because it creates confusion sometimes as to why a student can't turn in an assignment at home. And it looks as though the student is logged in, but they don't have the correct submit buttons to turn in a Google assignment or just a typed comment or something of that nature. And that's because as the parent, you can't do those things. Even when you're viewing as your student, you're just an observer. You're not an active participant. But anyway, we're here today for grade report. So you'll notice that any activity on his account shows here. You can see that he has some responses that he's made to various posts and gotten a couple of grades. If you click on grade report, though, you will see a list of all of the active classes that Aiden is enrolled in, and you'll notice that they're labeled by a section number that denotes basically the teacher, but otherwise by subject, ELA being reading, writing, and word study, and then you'll see math, science, and social studies that they're only classes that would likely have any grades. So I'm just going to click on science down here, and you'll notice that when I click on science, it immediately unfurls pretty quickly, actually, and you'll notice that his grades should be for this period of the year, which again, this is being recorded in September, should be under W1. You'll notice that this is the name of the assignment and when it was either done or graded, and that this is the grade. You'll notice he has another assignment here that just doesn't have a grade yet, okay? So you'll see anything listed under that assignment column. In ELA, you'll notice a different breakdown where it will say reading for some assignments and writing and word study for others. All these 20% aren't a grade. They're just showing you that each of these grading periods are equal, okay? So you should only find things, though, under W1 for the first 9 weeks, W2 for the second 9 weeks, and so on, okay? But basically, that's it. If you want to see the actual assignments, you have to go into the courses and look on. But again, that's where you're going to be viewing the student's actual work and the teacher's actual content. And it's not going to appear perfectly for you all the time. In order to see all the bells and whistles, you'd have to be logged in with your student so that they have the ability to do everything that a student would while participating in a course. But that's how to get to the grade report and look for the first 9 weeks grades. Thanks so much.